actually. So, why we choose this topic? Because me as a Muslim and Fiola over here is a Buddhist and Jose is a Catholic. So we all have a different religion. That's why we choose this topic. So yeah, let's just start, shall we? But before we that, how are you girlies? How have you been? What's going on lately? Real well. Great. Okay, so let's just start with the questions. I want to ask Fiola actually because I'm really curious about this. So, there's lots of pros and contras about this. So actually, who is the main god of Buddhism?
So, actually, Buddhists doesn't have a main god.
Oh.
Instead, Buddhists follow the teachings of the Buddha. Wise teachers, we can say teacher, a wise teacher that teach us about good things, of course.
Oh, okay. So actually, you guys followed wise teachers of yours.
Of course.
Okay. Sorry, I want to ask Jose now, shall we?
Yes.
So I'm curious, why there is a Christian Protestant and also a Catholic? Can you explain a little bit the history about it actually?
So, actually, over the years, Christian is under the Catholic Church, and it is led by the Pope, as we know. And by the early 1500s, the Christian or the people unhappy with the practices of the Catholic Church. That's why they make their own group. And
I see.
it is called Christian Protestant because they protest about the teachings and the practices of the Catholic Church.
Oh, okay, interesting. So that's the story behind all of this. Okay.
So now I'm very curious about Islam.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Muslim.
Okay.
So how is the special woman right in Islam? Because we all know that Islam is very strict about women.
Yeah, interesting question actually. I do agree that women in Islam, they have a special place. So actually there is quite lots of few women's rights in Islam. Let's talk about economic rights. So in Islam, women can manage their own financial. So they have the rights to inherit and they also have the rights to manage their own property. And also, talking about marriage, women can ask for their own mahar. So they can ask what mahar do they want, and also they can seek divorce, but in some circumstances though. But this is going to a deeper discussion. So yeah, I think there's quite lots of unique rights that women in Islam got. Alright, back to you guys. I want to ask the questions again for Fiola's again, okay? I want to ask about reincarnation because when someone mentioned about the Buddhists, the things that comes in my mind is reincarnation. So can you explain a little bit what is reincarnation and what is it actually?
So, how many percent do you know about this, Najwa?
I know 99.999% about it. Can you spill it, please?
Okay, let me spill it for you and tell to other people about reincarnation.
Yes, please.
So, reincarnation is that belief after death, a person's soul or spirit is reborn into new body. And this is usually happen in Buddhist or Hinduism. And the reincarnation is based on your karma, of course. If you have much good karma, you will born into a human again or something better. But if you have a bad karma, you will born in an animal body or just as a pet.
Oh my god, so interesting actually, because in Islam we don't have this type of thing. So this is a really unique topics, right, to discuss. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Jose again. let's ask Jose again. So I wanna ask, some people said that Catholic's God is Mother Mary. So is that correct, or is there any explanation about it?
It's not fully right because, of course, as we know, our God is Jesus Christ, not Mother of Mary. because Mother of Mary is the Mother of God. That's why we appreciate not being God for us. That's why we appreciate and we respect the Mother of Mary more than Christian. And a lot of people said that it was our God, but it's not.
Okay, so there's a lot of it's true, but it's not true. So it's not fully right. Yeah, it's
we're respecting. We're respecting, not
yeah,
our God.
Okay, got it. So it's actually clear
Quite
my
interesting.
question. Yeah, it's so interesting actually because there's a lot of perception that in Catholics the God is real. So yeah. Okay, interesting question.
So it's different in Witama that Islamic school separating women and men. So we are very curious about it.
Why
So
Islamic school
why?
have to happen?
Why?
But can I explain it?
Okay, why Islamic schools separate their female and male students, right?
Yes.
So yeah, actually this is a common thing in Indonesia, especially Islamic school. So actually, there's quite lots of reasons for this. Mainly though, why the Islamic school choose to separate their female and male students because mostly to make the students more concentrated with their studies, more focused with their studies, not just thinking about duniawi, the world. Yeah. And also to make them more comfortable because Islam really respected women, right? And then quite strict about a female and the one that is not their mahram, which is not married or not their families. So this is leading to my next point, which is reducing zina. Yeah. So in Islam, we have a few types of zina, and one of them is zina mata. So zina from eyes. So you guys can gain sin from just looking with dignity with someone that is not your mahram. So that's why we try to reduce that. To make the environment more positive and just more focus on your studies and your learning process with your God. And then when you grow up, you know more about the respecting your opposite gender, and then can be more focused on that later. So because like at school, it is a learning process, is the aging process, teenager from kid to teenager, romances, common things, right? So yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
So Najwa, have you ever school at Islamic school?
I've studied in Islamic school. Yes, I do. And experienced that as well. And actually, it's when I came to Witama, I was kind of scared, of course, because new environment, new rules. Because I got separated from my opposite gender in my previous school for 9 years. So like
9 years.
Oh my God, yeah. So like honor, right?
I can't imagine.
Yeah. Actually, it's quite hard to imagine. But actually, when you in it, it's just a normal thing, it's not that hard to do. And when I come to Witama, of course I'm so scared. I'm scared of changes, new things, new environments. I'm scared, and of course there's not lots of Muslim that time, so I'm scared. But actually when I came here, my expectation is just overreacting actually because everyone, the tolerance in here is so high. I can say that we respect each other so much. So yeah, I feel so safe actually, even though like we're in the same class with my opposite gender, with my non-mahram, but I feel so safe, feel so secure, and yeah, I feel so fun actually to be around with lots of different religion. So yeah.
So it's quite fun, right?
Yeah, it's so fun actually. Witama
is never wrong.
Yeah, it's never wrong.
So, and we can also like learn other religions
Yeah,
in this
yeah,
school. So
that's
that's why we're more respecting others.
Yeah, we become more respectful because
It's so fun.
can learn other traditions
Yeah,
too,
because
every years we celebrate new days
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
every religion, right?
yeah, of course, we celebrate
days.
every religion's day.
Yeah.
And from here, I get lots of fun facts about another religion. Because like,
Can you spill one for us,
yeah,
please?
mostly about it's Buddhist, about karma and reincarnation. I just knew about that actually.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like a new thing. I'm so surprised about it at first. So yeah.
For me, I don't even know Katina is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even
Same,
Katina
same.
before I went before I went to Witama.
As we say that, Witama is celebrate a big days of every religion in
Yes,
here. So
yes,
it's
period.
really high tolerance for me.
Yeah, so high.
And this year we already celebrate Waisa, Katina.
Katinas, just a few days ago, right?
Yeah.
It's really great. I really love to do
I
it.
think we should show the audience what our Katinas yesterday.
It's really respectful from every religion.
Agree. Also, talking about Katinas and Buddhist, and still in Buddhist topics, I want to ask Fiola again about karmas. You know, because Buddhist karmas, reincarnation. I want to ask, what's actually about karma?
Oh, karma. Do you want to know it about it, Jose?
Of course, I want to know it. Like,
Okay. So, karma is the idea that your action, is it good? Is it bad? Is it so-so?
yes.
It depends on you. And every things that you do, it's of course have a consequence. Good action leads to the positive outcomes, and bad action leads to the negative outcomes. Like I said before, reincarnation is based on your karma, right? So if you're a Buddhist, do your
Do good things.
karma. Do good
things.
karma for a long time, so you can go to a heaven not
Again,
hell.
even again.
And you will be a reincarnation to being a human again, not animal or a plant.
Okay. I think that's the closing of our
Oh my god, that was so fast.
question
We're
and
like,
answer Q&A. So I hope you guys, the audience, got some answer and new knowledge actually, because this is lots of there's a lot of fun fact in here about Islam, Buddhists, and Catholics. So yeah, everyone, it's so fun to be with you guys. Yay!
It's really great.
thank you, Najwa.
Thank you so much for answering my question as well. So guys, I think that's the today's episode of Witama's podcast, and see you guys on the next podcast. Bye bye.